Music talks in different ways. Hi there, I'm Tony Reed. Previously, we had Mr. Ye Yun Chuan on our show. He's the founder of Raimoi Music and an award-winning music producer. Today, Mr. Ye will take us on a musical journey to the Tibet Autonomous Region in southwest China and help us explore its sacred landscape, fascinating culture, and wealth of music.
就我们家是四川的，跟藏区的接触相对比其他省的人要密切一些。
Tibet is close to my hometown in Sichuan, so I have a special attachment to the region. I believe it is mysterious and sacred because of its natural environment, its lower population density, and its unique culture. Speaking of the local music, most people probably would think of high-pitched, penetrating folk songs, but there are still many amazing musical types that rarely come to the attention of the public.
它的艺术形式并不为我们大众所熟悉。
The piece you're hearing now is Auspicious Cloud. Have a listen and see where it takes you. And that was Auspicious Cloud, a very distinctive and ethnic treat for the ears. I was once told that Tibetans are very hospitable people. They welcome their guests with a gift of a hara, a white scarf symbolizing purity and loyalty, along with a toast as a greeting. Ye Yunchuan also experienced a warm welcome from a local resident.
藏族人就是非常热情。有一次我记得我是去从拉萨到日喀则的路上。
Tibetans are hospitable and warm-hearted. I was once commuting from Lhasa to Shikaze by shuttle bus. Ours was a long journey, so the driver pulled over to let us rest for a while. I got off the vehicle to stretch a bit, and an elderly lady saw and invited me over to her home, which was nearby. So I nodded at her as a way of showing my gratitude. She offered me a cup of butter tea and a piece of pastry taken from a bunch that she warmed on the stove. She did not say much, but I could sense her hospitality in what she did. Let's now catch a sense of this friendly nature of the Tibetan people through this piece called Guests from Faraway Places.
Mr. Ye says that there are different types of music in Tibet. The most common types would include folk and ritual songs. Folk songs in the region can be further divided into several subcategories, depending on the location or purpose of singing. So in essence, this means that there are mountain, herding, and drinking songs, among others.
Mountain songs are loud, high-pitched, and penetrating. This is understandable because people use them as a means of communication, and they often live far away from each other. This type of music results from improvisation by people living mainly in village communities on the plateau. This piece that you are hearing now is titled Sheep Are Like Stars Over the Mountain.
牧区就是唱牧歌，然后牧歌呢显然是比较抒情的、悠长的。
Herding songs are songs sung by herdsmen. They tend to be softer and more lyrical than mountain songs. I now present to you a piece called Black Yak. Tibetans see the yak as a close companion. Tibet is quite cold, and so yaks are covered with heavy fur. They are an important source of milk for locals.
酒歌通常是这样的，敬酒歌和劝酒歌。
There are two types of drinking songs. One is used by the host to pay their respects to their guests. The other type is sung to boost the excitement of the atmosphere. The barley wine produced in the highlands is the type of alcohol commonly found in Tibet. I found the taste a bit special, and it was a little bit too easy for me to get dizzy. Maybe because I was yet to get my bearings. Here is the Jade-like Mountain, a song used by families to show their hospitality and respect.
And that was the Jade-like Mountain. Other than folk songs, ritual songs are another essential part of Tibetan music. Many say that this type of music has the power to heal and purify the soul. The Tong Chin, or Tibetan horn, is a unique instrument which is typically used for this type of music. It has a deep yet one-of-a-kind tonality. Needless to say, our next song is named after this special instrument. Let's hear it.
Ritual songs have been passed down from ancient times. They would be used in grand and solemn ceremonies. Percussion instruments give this type of song a rhythmic sound believed to help in delivering the message to the god.
And that was Tong Chin. Really like how the vocals follow the tonality of the instrument. Mr. Ye tells us that Tibetan people enjoy dancing, and their favorite type of dance is the Dui Xie. This kind of circle dance is often seen in the western part of Tibet. Here we have the swaying tree. Don't be surprised if you feel you want to move to the beat. Let's hear it.
Let's go.
And that was the swaying tree.
堆谢它是一种歌舞乐，那么它还有它的古典音乐，就叫朗嘛。
In terms of the main types of dance music found in the region, I would like to mention an ancient style of music called nangma. It is often used as an accompaniment to dancing. It is played especially when you want to welcome someone or bid them farewell. This piece is called Peacock and Petal. It has been played on the Tibetan percussion drum, a plucked string instrument, a hammer dulcimer, and a two-stringed bowed fiddle instrument.
and that was Peacock and Pedal. In this episode, I was able to pick up a lot of unique things about Tibetan music from Ye Yun Chuan. It can be quite difficult to introduce the entire variety of music from any given region to a wider public, especially when the region has such a rich and musical legacy. As you could imagine, such an endeavor requires a lot of time and commitment. Ye Yun Chuan tells us a little more about what he originally intended when he began such a project with Raimoi Music.
中国是960万平方公里，56个民族。
China is a vast country. It measures 9.6 million square kilometers and is home to 56 ethnic groups, each with distinct characteristics. My hope is to introduce our cultural diversity to the world. I believe that sharing the music of different regions is a good way of doing this because music reflects culture, history, customs, folklore, and identity. I take an open-minded approach. I didn't set any criteria when collecting music from the region. However, I still believe that what I have now is just a small part, and there's a lot still waiting to be discovered. This is what I will continue to do in the future.
I certainly look forward to hearing more from Ye Yun Chuan and Raimoi Music. With that, we come to the end of this edition of Music Talks. I would like to give a special thanks to Mr. Ye for his contribution. To take us out of today's show, here is Snow Covered Mountain. To hear more from us, be sure to key in Music Talks on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Stitcher. We hope to see you soon.
Thank you.